Friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Namaste Finland. So in this part of the video, I will be giving you tips and tricks and the suggestions which you need to have while you are applying and you are going to transition from academics field to industrial field. As you can see in my previous video, which is the first part of this video, I had shared my experiences about the difficulties, the challenges and the time it took for me to transition from academics to industrial field. So please check out my previous video to get that detail, and in this I will share the further details. So let me start with three things in mind, that is skill set, structure and CV. These are the three things which you need to keep in mind when you are going to apply from an academics career to an industrial career. So the first thing is structure. Structure, I mean that we know that in academia we have this liberty or we have this freedom where we are given some work or some research time or research article, research problem, and we do it first. We do some experiments and then we get the data, write papers and then publish. So all in all it takes around 1.5 years and maybe little bit more than that sometimes to get to the final point, that is starting from lab to publishing that paper. So that's a lot of time we have in academia. The freedom is much more, but in industry that's not the case. In industry it's much more fast paced. So you have to develop that skills where when you are given a problem, you have that ability to do it in a fast paced, that is in an efficient manner within a short span of time, because industries have their goals set and that goals has to be achieved in a given point of time. So that challenge you are going to face when you transition from a lab, from an academic lab to an industrial lab or an industrial organization. That was the first thing. Then comes the second thing. The second part is the skill set. So what skill set you need to have when you are applying for a job in industrial lab or industrial organization. So you have to be very specific on that. That is, you know that you have published a lot of papers, you have a lot of good writing abilities, good writing skills. That's fine, that's fair enough, that's very good, but you have to show it in a way to the interviewee that how can these be beneficial to their organization. So that's how you have to prepare yourself, that is the skill set which you gained in your academia, how it's going to benefit to the company you are applying to. So that should be the frame of mind in yourself. Then comes the third, and which is the most important part, is the curriculum vitae, that is CV or resume. So the first mistake when we apply for any job application is we think that if we have a big CV, then our chances of getting shortlisted or even getting selected for the job will be higher. But my friends, this is the biggest mistake we do. Job while you are applying, you have to make sure that your CV is short and crisp and to the point. So do not think that if you make a CV which is 4 pages, 5 pages, 6 pages, that's going to help you. Rather than that, it's going to backfire you. So make sure that your CV is to the point. Do not make it, I would say personally, do not make it more than 2 pages. If you are applying for a first time job, that is from academic to industry, do not make it more than 2 pages. And then the another point is, no need to add all your publications into your CV, because once you start adding your publications in your CV, then automatically it becomes too big and it becomes too long, which doesn't helps you at all. So to the point, stick to the point and make it short, make a short CV and then apply for the job. Also, it's very important that you have patents. So try to publish patents, try to have patents while you are doing your research in academia, because companies love candidates who have patents. So if you have patents, that means that you have got the skills, you have got that ability to make some problem and change it for application for the society, that is practical realization of some product. So that's why publishing patents is more important than publishing papers, and mentioning them in your CV is also very important. Then comes finally patience. Yes, you have to be very patient while you are applying for job in industry, because you know guys that while you are giving a job interview or while you are filling up the application, you don't have a prior industrial exposure. Because if you see the job description for any kind of industrial job, sometimes they mention that previous industrial exposure will be favorable, but we know that while we are doing it for the first time, we don't have any previous industrial exposure. So do not lose patience, do not lose hope. Just read the job description very carefully, try to make the CV according to the job description, according to the skill set they have asked for, and then make it short. Do not go beyond 2 pages, and fill the application and be patient. Rejections will be part of this process, but do not fear from the rejection. It will only help you in growth. So yes friends, these were the key details, that is structured way, skill set development, and CV with a very pinpointed approach to the job. So if you have all these qualities while you're applying for the job, I'm pretty sure you're going to crack through the interview and have a good transition from academia to industrial sector. I hope this video helps you and makes your life much more easier, makes your career much more easier while you're doing a transition. So friends, with this I end up my video, and if you have any questions, please do leave comments and I will answer to all your questions in the comment section below. And do subscribe to my channel, which will only going to bring you a lot of good information about Europe, about Finland, and about any other things which you want to know in Finland and Europe. So with this, I end up my video, and stay tuned for next videos. Thank you.